Hi, I'm Mark. I'm a Plains Wanderer keeper here at Taronga Western Plains Zoo, and you're up at the sanctuary at the Plains Wanderer complex. We've got pretty exciting news here at the moment. On the 24th of September, we welcome some more chicks on the ground here at the complex. So initially we had 5 eggs and actually 5 chicks hatched, which is pretty uncommon for Plains Wanderer to successfully hatch out 5 eggs. So we did lose one, unfortunately, so we were pretty much prepared for this. So it's a very hands-off keeping approach when looking after Plains Wanderer. We do all our monitoring through CCTV camera. So we do all our monitoring, all our reviewing in the computer room over there. So when reviewing and monitoring this incubation period, it was pretty interesting. To make a long story short, the female lays the eggs, and then once all the eggs are laid, the male then takes over. The female then, if conditions are favourable, will go off and try and find another male to breed with, leaving the male to finish the incubation, the 23-day incubation, hatch the eggs, and then rear the chicks solo from the female. So what we observed was the female incubating the full 23 days and actually hatching out all the 5 eggs. The male was in the same aviary, and he showed little to no interest, which was never been observed in the wild or an aviary environment. So once the eggs hatched, there was a wee bit of a wee bit of a struggle to take control of the chicks from the male and female. And through intensive CCTV reviewing, we did make a decision to move the female next door and leave the male with the 5 chicks. And he done an amazing job from the get-go, looking after the 5 chicks straight away. So in the Plains Wanderer world, the female is actually more colourful and larger than the male. So on last weigh-in, the male weighed 48 grams and the female weighed 72 grams. So we think that might have been the reason why 5 eggs hatched, with the female being the larger body mass. But then once the male took over the chicks, he was, I suppose, maybe a little too small to brood or to keep the chicks warm at night, and that's maybe why we lost one. But at the moment, nearly a month down the road, the dad and the chicks are doing amazingly well. All eyes now are on unrepresented founding breeding pairs here at the zoo, so they haven't bred yet. So we are seeing really good positive breeding behaviours from 3 of those pairs. So hopefully we'll have more chicks on the ground pretty soon. So this will enhance the genetic diversity of Plains Wanderer here at Taronga Western Plains Zoo, but also aid in the greater goal of the recovery program. So the chicks are fully independent of dad at around 2 months. So until then, we will continue our monitoring of the chicks through CCTV camera. So, and again, I suppose over the next couple of weeks we'll be looking for change in plumage. So as I said, the females are larger and more colourful, so we'll be looking for signs of a red breast or red gorget, but also a white black spotted collar, which are the telltale signs that they're female. So at about, in about 3 weeks' time, we will catch up the birds for their first health check, and then we will 100% confirm if they're actually male and female. And then they will continue their zoo adventure and be put in a separate aviary to their dad. Then they'll be paired up with another male or female to continue the breeding program here at the zoo.